In all the previous sessions, we discussed how to insert data while the project is progressing. But to track the progress of a project, we will need to get briefed by looking at a graph or a table of aggregated data. To get this information, navigate to the Reports section of Planning module. Click Reports and Charts. The first report regarding the look ahead is Production Loss Log and Analysis. This report shows the numbers of each reason that prevent a task from being completed. The headers of the columns are the dates of the 1 week look ahead in which the issues have occurred. Here are 3 issues regarding design change 1 week look ahead starting on 29th of May and 1 issue regarding design change on the 5th of June, and the total issues regarding design change is 4. The second report is weekly progress status. This report displays for each book item the contractual quantity along 4 groups of planned and actual quantities. We can select the week by clicking the calendar and selecting the week of interest. Progress status of previous week. This displays the planned and actual quantities for all 1 week look aheads up to the selected week. The second group is progress status of this week. This displays the planned and actual quantities of the selected 1 week look ahead. The third group is total to date. This column is the sum of all actual and planned quantities of all 1 week look ahead entries up to the selected week. The fourth group is which displays the percentage of planned and actual quantities to the contractual quantities. There are 2 other columns. The variance column, which displays the difference between the total planned quantities and actual quantities. And the remaining column displays the difference between the actual quantities and the contractual quantities. The third report is PBC Report. PBC Report contains 4 graphs. All these graphs compare planned with actual quantities, meaning PBC, and plot this PBC or quantities on a graph. To display data in this report, we have to select a range first for which the data will be displayed. We can set the range by typing the start date and end date of this range, or by selecting these dates from the calendar. We should click apply. As we can see, the first graph shows a bunch of bars. All these bars are blue, which means these bars are related to the stage 1. Every bar of these bars represents PBC of the corresponding item category, meaning item category G exaggeration has a PBC 8.3. As there are no any red or gray bars, this means there is no PBC regarding stage 2 or stage 3. The second graph tracks every zone's actual to planned percentage, meaning PPC, over all 1 week look ahead entries. This is the first, as we mentioned previously, when we insert 12-week look ahead, 12 1-week look ahead are inserted automatically under this look ahead. These weeks are represented according to the selected range. This is the first 1 week look ahead, and this is the second, and so on. Every point represents the average PPC of all the average of all item categories in the corresponding week. Meaning, for this point, which is 85.04, this is the average PPC of all book items in the week started on 29th of May 2021 and ends on the 4th of June 2021. And as this line is blue, then it belongs to stage 1. The third graph displays for the selected zone all the planned and actual quantities of every item category in this zone in the selected range. Meaning, we have to select the zone first and then select the week for which we want to display the actual against the planned quantities. Let's select this week. As we can see, for every book item category, we can see actual, which is blue, stands next to the plan bar, which is red. The fourth and the last graph displays for the selected main item category the PPC of every book item in every zone, and as all the bars are blue, then we don't have PPC for stage 2 or stage 3. Just have the PPC for stage 1 for this main category. PBC weekly report is similar to PPC report. The only difference is that we don't select ranges, but instead we select weeks. So when we select a week, for example, the same data will be plotted on the same graphs. Book items activity progress is similar to weekly progress status, but we have to select the main category for which we want to display the data, and also select the week up to which we want data to be displayed. This report displays for the selected item category the planned percentage and the actual percentage to the contractual quantity of this book item along all the item category. Meaning, if, for example, if this book item is used in different item categories, for every item category, the planned and actual percentage will be shown. Progress work versus remaining work report. This report displays for every selected main category and selected zone the actual quantity against the remaining quantity. To display the data in this report, we have to select the main category first. For the selected main category, every item category will be displayed. For every item category of this main category, 2 bars will be displayed in the selected zone. The first bar is the progress bar. The second bar is the remaining work, which is the difference between the contractual quantity and the actual quantity. If we change the zone, we have no bars in the progress work as they are 0. The last report is project to date reasons for activity non-completion. This report displays the percentage of the issues that causes the different activities to not be completed. For example, design change represents 36% of the issues that causes the activities not to be completed, while materials not available represents 9% of these reasons.